We'll figure it out.
And we're back.
All right, we're back. I like what you said. The
Hmm.
universe is something's trying to stop us, huh? And
All
this
day,
message
man.
isn't, they're not wanting this message to get out, are they? That's the second disruption and dropped off of the channel here. So we'll start it back up.
That's right.
As I was saying, I had this, what I realized I was having was this immense feeling of pain and suffering that was to come, which I know what amazing things are coming,
Mhm.
once we get past this, but there's going to be a lot of
Turmoil.
sadness that's coming.
Mhm.
And it's our purpose, it's our mission. We came here for this role. And it was that idea that, wow, I felt what's coming. I know what I've prepared myself for,
Mhm.
and I'm ready to help
Why not?
when the time comes. And there's going to be so many countless people that will not be able to accept what is coming, that will not be able to heal without help from what is coming. And there's going to be a lot of people that aren't ready for what's coming, and they're going to have to leave. They're going to have to take a different path. They're going to have to go a different route.
Yep.
If you're familiar, I'm assuming you are, with Law of One and the cycle we're in, that we're at the end of the 75,000 year cycle. And those that are coming along on the ride will be on it. But
Yep.
those that aren't are starting over again with everything they've got now. But now they get to perfect it over the next 75,000 years. And hopefully one of those 25,000 year cycles, they'll be able to be able to ascend at that point.
Thanks
But
for that clarifying too, because I'm going to mention something here, Joey. Just a quick interruption. When we had the interruption, the fucking glitch here with the technology, I went downstairs to prep myself with tea and so forth, and converse with the family while they're making supper, which I got to roll shortly. I haven't eaten all day.
you're good.
Fasting. I'm good with fasting. That can rejuvenate your cells on such a magnitude. We'll discuss that some other time. But
Yeah.
I was just talking to these guys about being at a client's place maybe 3.5 weeks ago, 4 weeks. And I was installing a gutter and doing a repairment for this client. And that whole day, man, when you don't feel like yourself, man. I couldn't fucking find the words for it, dude. Just this epitome of fucking sadness, like the definition of complete just, oh my fuck, man, what is happening? And I was talking to the client's wife and I couldn't find the words. My throat chakra is getting choked up. And I was like, oh God, man. And I'm so strong with the synchronicities of numbers and so in tune with that. And crows, dude, my favorite fucking bird, the most intelligent species of bird out there, the crow. Yeah, everyone thinks, oh, it's just a festering fucking parasite. Oh, fucking big carcasses all day. Oh no, that motherfucker's got you fucking outwitted, motherfuckers. You better think twice before you fuck with them. But I had a circle of crows, overhead of me at a client's property here a couple weeks back. And I looked up and I was like, oh boy, I said to the workers, you see that, man? Now let's count them. I think there was 11. And they're all fucking crowing like crazy, man. Caw, caw. I was like, what the fuck? Are they going to shit on us? Are they blessing this place? Are they fuck? What the fuck? But the client's place, the backyard was a Zen state. I'm building a fountain there. This chick is on point. Her name's Rose, client of mine. And she wants me to do a healing center with her. And that's going to be our domain to do our practices with the newcomers that want to, learn how to pretty much complete. I'm sorry, words. Come on, man. Where they want to center themselves and align themselves and have their chakras all geared up and shit. This is going to be the place to do that. And I've been told, dude, for the last 2 years, Matt, when are you going to get your center open, man? I've got my naturopathic doctor, Angela, saying, dude, if I had the resources, the money, I'd hook your shit up right now, basically. I'm like, yeah. And I have the intent to acquire a place here in my hometown. And it's right there on the beach, man. I talked to Kelsey about it and I see it. My fucking reality is, oh, hey, you need help? Good. Okay. Sorry. It's the Alice in Wonderland, man. Like, no joke. I'm the Mad Hatter. I was given that nickname from the age of, what, you 12, 13, grade 7, something shit like that.
Yeah.
And diagnosed bipolar. So the whole image, man, I've created is me. I'm the Mad fucking Hatter, man. I need to reside in this dwelling place that's tucked away in the woods on the shoreline where I do qigong. See, this is gonna be my place of practice. And I really feel that I can manifest that much faster than I ever could. I don't know how just yet, but it's gonna happen. It's up for sale. Just gotta find a proper realtor to figure out what the ins and outs are, the red tape and all that bullshit, and
Mhm.
where I can get the funds. Right now, my bank account is a negative fucking 28 because a $400 insurance thing came out. I didn't know it was going to happen, but I'm in the same predicament you were just, the other year.
18 months ago, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I suggest, you know what you're doing, from
but
everything
go
you've
on,
been
though.
through. But
Yeah.
if I suggest anything, it's you know, healing, do some meditations, to dive back down deep,
Yeah, dude.
let go of
Yeah.
those last remaining obstacles, the last remaining
Yeah.
fears that are still there, whether you want to
Yeah.
admit it or not. There's still something you're holding on to
Exactly,
that
dude.
you just have to let it go.
I'll
Which
tell you something. Oh, go ahead, Joey. Sorry.
I got another thing I give to people, and it worked its way in here. I was going to ask you about it earlier. You're same age as me. I'm 42, so you're 41.
42 in January is only a couple of months away. That's
There you
pretty
go.
fucked,
So
yeah.
we're eternal regardless.
Yeah,
But,
exactly. It's bullshit number.
I created a musical meditation that literally helps you heal the dark night of the soul and rebirth.
Sweet.
And I call it my rebirth healing musical meditation. I did it completely. It came on me last summer.
I wanna
Just
do
from out
something
of like,
similar like that. Yeah.
do what?
I want to do something similar like that because
Yeah, these are all
Australian guy that
songs
does it.
you will know. They're 80s, like
Oh,
ballad rock.
dude.
The people I've sent it to that are our age or older, literally one of
Love
my
it.
friends says, I said, hey, I put this together. It worked for me. I did it last year. And the way I found it was I just typed one song in because I wanted to hear this song. It was an Air Supply song.
Oh,
And
nice.
I let it
Yeah.
play for like 8 straight songs. And the sequence of songs that it came from, like this was just random YouTube. And it played
man.
8 songs in a row in a specific order. I'm bawling my eyes out. And
Dude.
it took me on a journey. I had to go back and look at it. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And I'm looking and I re-listened to all the songs. And I realized it took me on this journey and this letting go, rebirth,
Oh, yeah.
acceptance,
Nice.
and
dude.
becoming one, just letting it all go. And I put it all together and I used it for about a month straight. And I would cry so many times doing this. I listen to it in the shower in the morning while I'm getting ready. And it was just kicking my ass over and over until one day it didn't hurt anymore.
Fuck
And I'm
yes.
like, whoa, what happened? So I felt like different
Yeah.
music. So I played different music and I found what was now my healing, like moving forward,
Sweet.
like
You had to
5 or
go
6
through it, man.
songs.
Right?
So
the
I
only way
listened-
out is through.
Do what?
Oh, sorry. The only way out of something is through it, man. And that's what you did.
Right,
You persevered, punished yourself, licked your fucking wounds, and finally came out on the other side shining.
Right. And I
That's
sent
beautiful.
this when I finally put it up on my website and compiled it all. I sent it to a friend, the one I told you in England. I said, hey, can you try this out for me? I haven't shared it with anybody yet, but I want you to try it out. And she said, oh, I'm really busy. I'll try to get to it in a few days. 2 hours later, I get a message from her. What did you do to me? I'm in tears. This is amazing. And I'm like, I look at my wife. I'm like, yes, it works. It
Fucking victory.
works.
Oh, dude, that
She
is
said she
cool.
woke up the next day,
Yeah.
just it was all gone. She was like, oh
Okay.
my God, I reconnected. I was off to the races again. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
That's wicked.
So,
Now, I'm gonna
I'll
add
give
to that too.
I'll share that with you as well for the audience.
Appreciate
that same
Fuck,
link
that's
that
cool.
myrealitypractice.com/Matthew, and it'll have
Yes.
7 best books to create your reality, and it'll have my musical meditation to heal and rebirth.
Okay, so I'm gonna mention something again. Disclaimers all fucking day long for non-believers. In case there are a few of you, I'm sure there are skeptical people. It's natural. New information, you're like, I don't know, man. However, with that being said, a lot of people will probably say algorithms. That's the only reason you had that list of songs in that fucking order, because of algorithms. Yeah, that's great in theory, yes, to some degree. But what this man did was he listened to all those songs, he read between the lines, okay? And he gained what he needed from every source of information from those fucking lyrics. And what did he do? He turned around and pulled together a fucking bulletproof fucking program that worked for him to heal himself. And now he can distribute that to others. That's what we're all doing. That's the whole idea of this channel. My morning routine, I actually wanted to put together, it's kind of lengthy, it was. And I was told, all right, Matt, you got to condense it because I'm always about expanding shit.
Time out.
Yeah.
How long is your morning routine? I'll tell you mine. You tell me
Hour
yours.
and a half, dude.
Oh, that's it.
What?
I got a
4
4-hour
hours?
morning routine.
Oh,
My
okay.
wife's like,
I gotta hear
oh, we
yours.
can't interfere with his morning routine. I'm like, babe, I appreciate it, but I can do it in 3 hours if I need to. But
I gotta
yeah.
hear yours, dude, because that's fucking, that's a
Oh,
power
shoot.
hose.
I get
I'll
up.
express mine when you're done. Yeah.
Yeah. I try, depending on when I go to bed. It
Yeah.
all
Oh,
depends on the time.
can I
But
add something to that?
yeah.
Now, another a good point to people is, I mean, we all need to practice this, and I've been doing it for 2.5 weeks. And then I put in conjunction with that morning routine and shit outside there, barefoot and everything, man, earthing and grounding. Don't give a fuck about the rain. It's piss pouring rain today. But God damn it, there it goes again. Joey, I'm sorry, man. I interrupted you for nothing, dude.
All good.
That
Morning
was Cosmo
routine.
saying, shut up and do your thing, man.
I use checklists to get everything accomplished, right? So I don't have to think about it. And
keep this
literally,
up.
I wake up, I acclimate, I stretch, I drink lemon water. I do incantations for 10 minutes every morning. I work out 50 minutes. Then I tidy up the kitchen. I listen to an audiobook during that time while I'm in the shower. I meditate. I tidy up the office, do laundry, get dressed. I journal. I review goals. I review the outcomes, plan out my day, eat breakfast, and I've got a little bit of personal time, 15, 20 minutes before I'm ready to sit down at 9 a.m. and kick ass on the day.
Dude,
Fully focused, knowing exactly what I
that.
need to do. I've
you're getting up at
educated
5 in the
myself.
morning?
Yes.
Am I hearing that right? Holy fuck.
Correct.
Okay.
Typically,
Yeah, no, love
depending on
it.
if I stay up later with the wife or something one night,
Yeah.
really I try to do it by sleep cycles. I go
Yes,
on
yeah.
4 sleep cycles a night. I did 3 sleep cycles last year for quite a while, and they're 90-minute sleep cycles. So it was,
Talking about your REM sleep cycles, yes?
yes, our
Yeah.
natural sleep cycles are approximately 90 minutes
That's what
per
I've
cycle.
Yeah, I think I've
So
read that too.
I was doing 3, which is 4.5
Cool.
hours.
Yeah.
Doing it for months and months, kicking ass.
Yeah.
But eventually it wore me
adapted.
down.
Yeah.
So now I've settled on 4 sleep cycles, which is 6 hours. Every once in a while, maybe on a Sunday or something, I'll sleep in, get 8 hours, get rejuvenated a little
Extra
bit.
boost.
But
Yeah.
for the most part, 6
I do.
hours, 4 sleep cycles, I'm on point, ready to roll, and I've got
See?
energy for days. So
Okay. So I'm gonna fucking add in concurrence to that, because this is so vitally important for people to understand that your sleep, I would say in my mind, in my own personal opinion, is 95% of the fucking battle. Like, it doesn't matter what your food intake is, your thought. I mean, yes, obviously, but like in comparison to that rejuvenation, sleep isn't for us to rest, go to work the next morning. Do you know how vigorous your body's discarding all the garbage that you put through it, man? Whether it's entertainment, thought, food, conversation, toxicity levels from people, man. Like, your body's like, okay, motherfuckers, we're like humdinging right now. We need to reset this shit. So let us do our thing, right? This is the importance of not eating 2 to 3 hours prior to bed. Going to bed on a consistency basis, man. Dude, my shit's 11 o'clock. I know at 10:55, I'm drunk because I know I'm going to be in bed snoozing. As soon as I close my eyes, my wife hates it. Motherfucker, she wants me in the back of the head. Like, how's this fucker dropping like a stone, dude?
Yeah.
And I wake
If
at
I don't
6
go to sleep before my wife, she hates it. Cause yeah, I'm
Oh,
literally
exactly.
close my eyes. Within
And
3 minutes, I'm snoring.
yeah, dude. And I was where she was, when I was getting sick, like you, dude, through this whole COVID shit. I was waking the fuck up, and my naturopath doctors in a center here at home thought that it was. I get the Chinese philosophy that when your liver's taxed or your kidneys, certain hours of the night, you'll spawnly wake up because it's your organ saying, okay, hey man, I'm suffering. Yeah, that's right. I'm nudging your ass. Do something about this, right? You get a sluggish stomach or organ that's not working. Dude, I drink that turmeric shit. Sorry, you said lemon. I've got I brand it myself and my own concoction. I think there's like 9 or 10 things in this. And I was on that kick with that turmeric. I call it the elixir. Total body cleanser, brain fog out the fucking window, inflammation gone. And I did that in 4 days. I listened to a man on a YouTube channel. What's he go by, anyways? Fuck. Relevant. Irrelevant. I'll post him on the description box below. But dude, I was in such dire straits with my health, blacking the fuck out, drop foot gait, like slamming into walls. Like it was just pathetic. Face sunk in. I looked like a crackhead. Wasn't on drugs, pharmaceutical drugs, to prevent psychosis, to keep my inflammation in check with my AS and Humira and all this other bullshit, acid reflux, thyroid medication. Dude, I was on 9 or 10 drugs. Okay. Nothing today. All right. And it's all from permission slips of everything I've learned through the course of action that I took from the people that gravitated to me and likewise. And that turmeric drink. Oh, dude, 4 days. This man told me on the
Right.
channel that you're
It's
gonna feel the
amazing.
difference.
Congratulations. Well
Right?
done.
Like
You
that's
know,
that's hardcore to overcome all
it
that
is.
shit, man.
I've
And
done similar things, I got off of Adderall
ooh, dirty. Yeah.
literally 1 year ago this week
Nice, buddy. Well,
and never
congratulations,
looked
man.
back. Thank you. After years of being on it. Never looked back. I haven't been on pharmaceutical drugs. I don't take drug over the
Yeah,
counter. I
dude.
don't take anything. I'm
Yeah.
freaking as healthy as can be. I went and
Hey.
got I do juice cleanses and fastings. I try to do them about once a quarter for
Yeah,
3 days.
yeah.
I eliminated meat for a while last year, and
Mm.
my inflammation, everything was like, oh my
Oh fuck, dude.
God.
It's
I felt
amazing.
like in my prime, like I'm just like
Yeah, dude.
young and oh my
Yep.
God. And so all of this, I'm manifesting this healthy body
Mhm.
of my dreams. And I started doing testing in June to see about, I went and got a whole blood panel done
Sweet. I got to do
and
that too, man.
testosterone, checked it all. My
Mhm.
blood panel came back like perfect, like
Good.
everything is perfect in my body. And then my hormone or my testosterone, which I was working on at that moment, at that point in time to increase it, I
Yeah.
raised my testosterone from, I think, 700 and something when I first tested to over 1,000,
See?
which is considered off the charts. Like
It is for a man of our
800
age.
is high now. It used to be
Fuck
like
yeah.
600 to 1,200,
Mhm.
but because they're
Wide
trying
range.
to emasculate society, they've lowered that down to 300 to 800. Anything over that is dangerous. No, it's
Yeah.
not dangerous if you're in proper health. It's dangerous
Exactly.
for your heart and all the other shit when you're obese and you smoke and you drink and you do all this harmful shit to your body. Well, if anything's dangerous. So it's like, no, I've got 1,000 testosterone level and freaking am ready to rock and kill it every day. But it does, it came from juicing. It came from, eating, becoming vigilant, knowing I don't always eat healthy. I eat
No, man,
hamburgers,
moderation's
I
key,
drink
right?
beer, I smoke
Yep.
cigarettes, when I'm out with, on a night out. But am I vigilant about what I do and how I eat and how I take care of myself? Absolutely. And
Yeah, of
that's the
course.
key,
It is. Apologize. I'm just trying to flood a picture right quick so I can share the screen with you and show you. I've got this on my, if I can fucking find it, dude. What a nuisance. Better yet, let me blow up. I have Instagram on here. Oh, that's fucking nuisance. Let me just find something really quick here. shit. And then I'll explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I actually did this on a podcast the other day. Always my Google Drive. Give it to me, people. Here we are. Cool. All right. So I'm going to share this in a minute. Blow it up already. Okay. Cool. Let's get back to the podcast and share the content with you. So there. Okay. You see me when I was 34. That was 7 years ago, almost 8 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you see when you look at that?
Yeah, you're low fat, low body fat for sure.
Is that all you see?
Your face
Oh,
looks a little white and
Thank you.
peaked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right there, dude.
Right.
See that white blemish? Like I was a tan motherfucker, running around half naked landscape for a company and kicking ass 6 days a week, training at home, punching on a heavy bag, destroying shit, working it all the fucking time. And I thought I was relatively healthy. And this is before I got on TRT, believe it or not. Like I was very vigilant on my physical appearance. That's all I had. I remember structuring myself at a very young age because, you know, you could probably relate to it. I didn't have a family that was like, I love you to fucking death and I'm going to, you know, throw fucking gifts to you. And what I mean by gifts is like nourishment, titty milk. I didn't get that shit, right? So I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'm going to build myself, man. Be strong and fucking take on the world. Still had that mentality 7 years ago. But my face here depicts a different picture and a reality. And the sad point of this is I was literally dying from the inside out and not even fully aware of it. Drinking a bottle of wine a night, fucking, you know, staying up all hours, partying, not giving a fuck, as long as I look good.
Right.
This is the artificial synthetic shit we all want to show each other. Here's our images. And then you see behind the fucking screens, like, oh, their lives suck. They're miserable. It's all fucking smoke and mirrors.
Right.
And what happened was I just got sicker and sicker and sicker, man. And I don't have, well, I could probably find pictures. I won't do it, but like later on, I'll just show comparisons before, after to present. Massive shift differences in facial expressions, clarity, brain fog. Like I was a fucking mess then, dude. And it's still giving her. I was getting weakness here in the, well, you can see it, the right arm compared to the left. They claim that the right hand is the giving hand. I gave way too much of my life.
Right.
I had to compensate. And
taking in a whole lot.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. So I'm doped up on fucking lithium here at this point. No, sorry, I lied to you. 1350. That's 1,350 milligrams of lithium, like 5 fucking milligrams of olanzapine or Abilify. It made me jittery as fuck. Acid reflux medication, thyroid medication, Humira to prevent the inflammation from going out of fucking wazoo control. And I thought I was intact. Like, oh, the government's got me. My doctor loves me. I look good. I got a good job, good wife, fucking she's beautiful, great family. Why am I falling apart inside? What's happening? Dude, I went to the doc like that, jacked as fuck. And he's like, well, let's run some blood tests. We ran them. He got my fucking shit fucked up with one of his other patient students that had old man testosterone. Does it look like this motherfucker needs testosterone, man? Dude, I'm compliant and I go with it. I can stop sharing, I guess. And long story short, man, I got really sick off that fucking poison, dude. And I didn't know where to go. I didn't know which way to fucking turn. Lost my brother. Well, that would have been a year after that picture. To suicide in a sense, an opiate overdose. Poor fucker, man. He was a drinker. He gave up drinking to take on opiates. Fuck me.
That's a much more expensive habit, I think.
Oh, dude, and it deteriorates somebody to like levels that you could only imagine. Like, if you haven't seen somebody walk through that or yourself, the compassion understanding is kind of limited. It's not saying that you don't have empathy, not you, but just people in general. Like, this is why my heart bleeds for these addicts. It's not like, oh, you piece of shit, you really fucked up in life, didn't you? You just shit on yourself by projecting that hatred onto someone else, you dumb fuck. Take that back and slap yourself with it, man. Give that motherfucker the room and appreciation, respect he needs, because you never know when he's going to sign the fuck out. I've lost friends to suicide from that. And to shit on them when they're at the weakest fucking point, man, you are a scumbag. I'm sorry to tell you, man. That is cruelty to the fucking next level.
Right.
So long story short, I got my act together and I'm doing all this for my brother and myself and everybody else who's fucking suffered through this shit, who was told they had a label, who was told they weren't good enough, who fucking flat out just denied it all and said, I'm done. I'm fucking out and signing out. I can't do that, dude. I tried.
Hey, well, I tell you what, I'm here with you, and uh, whenever you want to do anything in support of that cause, because I've suffered my life with depression, and I've been told I was at points I was bipolar. I had all these addictions. I was depressed. I was anxiety, ADHD, you name it. You know, like I said, I tried to kill myself 3 different times, one of which I damn near, I mean, I was
Same,
five,
dude.
10 minutes
I flatlined.
away in
Yeah.
the, in the
Shit.
intensive care unit.
Dude.
So it's like, I too have that, I where I came from, what I've overcome. And I've always said, if my story, if my journey can help one person
Oh, your job is
from
done.
thinking that there's no way out, that they can't make it any longer, that's what I'm here to do. I want to help. So yeah, Matthew, I'm fully on board. And whatever you want to do in the future, vice versa, when it comes to this cause, let's work together. Let's see what we can do. Let's change some lives. Let's pull some people out of darkness and show them the light. Not all religious-y, let's give them practical. We did it. Here's how we did it. This is the reality we live in.
And what I see, thank you so much for that, Joey. Like, dude, no, there hasn't been a lot of people that wanted to be supportive to that level, man. But the people that I'm talking to on these podcasts, because we're all in the same boat. We realize this boat is sinking and we're plugging the holes as fast as we fucking can. We can't do it without each other, right? So I'd like us to all collaborate on a Zoom call together. You, Kelsey, fucking Nicole, Luna, Sabina, fucking my buddy Seth, Jordan, like all these brothers and sisters, Matt Broster, like the ones that help make this fucking happen. I want to come together and dude, that would be one epic motherfucking podcast. All right, let's the same vibration.
Set it up. Let's see what we can do. You just tell me when and where.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna do that as soon as we're done with this. And I'm sure everyone's just gonna be like, yep, fuck, sign me up, Matt. Okay, here's a link to everybody. I'll send it out in email forms and boom, we're gonna fucking take off with this shit. I'm done playing games, Joey, man. I told everyone, I even said to my naturopathic doctor, I said, listen, man, I've traveled a long fucking ways to get to this point. I'm not about to quit on anybody, including myself. And this town is going to be on the map because I'm going to help fucking bring that shit there. I don't want some kudos like, yeah, Matt, you did good and fucking pat you on the back. Fuck that. I want a collective fucking party of people rolling together and saying, we fucking did it together. And without even one of us, the whole shit show would have collapsed. The wheels would have just fucking fell off the fucking wagon and we would have been like sinking in a fucking river somewhere, right? So yeah.
Let's do it, man. I'm with you. I'm in.
Sweet. I love it. So I'm just gonna say I got to get something to eat here, Joey, in a few minutes. Yep. God damn it. It was gorgeous talking, brother. And
yeah. Had a fantastic time.
Yeah, big time, man. Is there anything you want to add to the conversation before we sign off? The links you might want to toss out there?
I tell people, I try to leave every time speaking with anybody, which is that one underlying thought and question, the fact that we're creating this reality, we're creating everything, it's up to us. It's up to our own personal responsibility. It's our frequency. What do we want to resonate at? What do we want to create in our lives? So the question I ask is, what are you choosing to create today? There is no tomorrow. There is no yesterday, the past. There's only right here and now. So what are you choosing to create? Exactly. That's really the question I have for everyone. And, everybody, the beauty is everybody's different. Everybody's answer is
I'm going to give you my answer
to them.
Exactly. And my answer to that, my friend, you always hear about like these beauty pageants and shit. These women are like, fucking world peace, whatever the fuck that means. And I'm sick of seeing this shit too. No, I won't put that there. It's just going to crush this. Anyway, that's for another time for you and I maybe to discuss off record. But how I'm going to answer that is simply just envisioning utopia where there's no discrimination, there's no wars, there's no fucking belittling, there's no badgering people. There's just like total love, commitment, understanding, respect, and a formation of global fucking peace, man. Like, dude, we all wanted that. We wanted that from the moment we came out of our mother's bodies, man. And we were told lies from that fucking day on.
We're heading that way faster than we can possibly
Oh,
imagine.
dude.
And
And
it's
it's
going to
just-
happen in ways that we never could have thought possible.
That's right.
We just have to open up our minds to the possibility of what can happen.
Yeah.
We can create it. And it just starts with you and me. Starts with
does,
each
man.
one of us resonating with that harmony. So one last thing I'll say is anybody that wants to see my work, follow me, see what I've got going on. Check out my website at
I'll be all over it.
myrealitypractice.com. And I've got a Facebook page and a private group, My Reality Practice. And then on YouTube, you can find me under Reality Practice. And I've just started up a TikTok channel.
Me too. Like literally today.
Joey Speaks the Truth is that handle.
Yeah. You know, people are gonna fucking gravitate to that like moths to a fucking flame, dude.
I'm still learning how to use it.
Me too.
My wife's been on it for a little while now, and I'm like, how does this fucking thing work?
Oh, dude, I get annoyed with it.
Like, can I do it on desktop? I'm much better
right.
on desktop.
Yeah, me too.
So-
Totally tech savvy. Like I've built computers, software and shit, and I can mod and hack anything. I call myself a biohacker because I am, but I hack the shit out of systems. I've modified PlayStations, Xboxes, Wii's, you name it. But when it comes to simple apps like that, I'm like, what? Oh.
There's so many functions. It's like, how do I make that
Oh,
caption
dude.
pop off? Yeah.
Right.
So anyways,
But it's a learning curve, man. So I enjoy it. You know,
Yeah.
it's all good, man.
well, Matthew, I appreciate so much for you having me on the show and giving me the time and the platform. I could talk all day, every day
Dude.
about this stuff, but
Me
then
too.
nothing will actually get done because it's just words. So,
Yeah.
you know,
But actually, remember
I
those
love
words.
doing these.
Me